So in the next episode of the Day Nap Chronicles, I told y'all about the 54-year-old man that I was talking to with 4 kids, 2 of which are 8, but they're not twins. When I jokingly said he was a Rolling Stone, he said no, he was just living life with no ties. That already told me a lot about how he views accountability. Today we're having a conversation and he asked me if I wanted more kids. I said no, that's a hard boundary for me. I said I won't date a man who still wants more kids because that's not compatible with my life. He told me good, he's fine with that. And then he went on to tell me about how he dated this 34-year-old woman who still wanted more kids, and he felt like he needed to end the relationship because that was foolish of her. He said she should have known better at her age. I said, sir, you had 2 kids by 2 different women at 46. I said, you were 12 years older. You don't think you should have known better? He said, no, I'm a man. I said, oh, you one of them. He said, I was just joking. He said he was with one of those women, the one he thought he was going to marry, but she was more concerned with posting pictures for likes on the gram. So I asked, how are you planning to marry her if you are already building a relationship on the side? He said, that's just an assumption you're making. I said, well, how do you explain having 2 babies the same age by 2 different women? He said, I'm going to let you just think what you want to think. Now here's the kicker. This man is a lawyer. He's been practicing for years and doing well for himself. Honestly, before, I probably would have overlooked the red flags because of the title and the stability and what I thought the situation could offer me, but I'm dating with intention now and from a healed place. The defensiveness, the gender-based double standards, the ego protection through humor and deflection, the lack of accountability, those are all things I'm not willing to deal with. I already know how this story ends. Either he's going to waste my time or I'll go through years of emotional damage. Either way, it doesn't work for me. At this stage of my life, it's going to be a hard no. When you healed, potential doesn't impress you, peace does.